Hello, here is Jay from Burning Witches, and we go to 11.
Radio Amor.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Hey Jay, thanks so much for your time. Now, you guys have a new record, Inquisition. So,
Yes.
how long has this thing been in the can? Because I suspect that this has been completed a while back, and you guys have just been waiting till the right time to kind of unleash it, right?
Yeah, it's always like, it's funny because always when we are done with recording an album, I know Romana, she have a lot, she's the main songwriter and she have a lot of ideas. And I'm always like, for sure, soon is a new album coming because she has a lot of new riffs together. So we started last year. I think the first ideas came in the beginning from last year. And then we had 2, 3 studio sessions. We started to record the whole album, and then it's then after recording you listen the album a lot because you have to check if there is something missing, if you want something to add, because Roman and Damir, they sit every day from mornings till evenings in the studio when we record, and then you need like a break to have again clear ears. And
Right.
after that, the video recording starts. You go to record the videos. Also, the album cover has to be made, and all this stuff. It's a long process, hard work.
Right. Right. So what's the what well, first of all, I think as far as with the record, like you said, it gets done and you listen to it. Um, how many changes do you guys go back and do once you've sat with it for a little bit? Um, and how and when do you get to that point where you're like, okay, we're done, we're not going to make any more changes? Because otherwise, you could extend that for who God knows how long.
Ooh, honestly, I'm not that much in the recording studio. I'm there when I play the bass, and sometimes when I have day off from work, I'm there to support the others. I know there happen some small changes with some songs, but I don't know how many times. And
Okay.
Roman and Damir are always fast. I mean, also Damir is since more than 20 years in the music scene.
Hmm.
He's playing with Destruction. He have his own band Gomorrah, and he knows a lot. And then the Pulver uh, from the studio, he also is since long time in the music scene, and of course also Schmier, our daddy, listen the songs and give some inputs. But it happens always fast.
Hmm. It's pretty quick. So your role is you go in there, you do what you need to do, and then you come back to just kind of support the rest of the band. Then.
Yes, yes, because I started to play bass when the band starts 10 years ago,
Mm,
and of course everyone is allowed to bring ideas,
sure.
but I trust Romana and Damir's work, and so if there is something I really don't like, of course I tell that. But she always has so great ideas. There's not a song on this album I'm like, oh, I don't like that. There's for me, it's every song different and special, and I would love to play every song on at the show.
Hmm. Ah, okay. Out of curiosity, I mean, have you guys ever performed an entire album top to bottom at all?
Yes.
You did. Okay.
10 years ago, when we had our first album, Burning Witches, out, we
Right.
didn't have other songs. So we played when we had to play longer set lists, the whole album.
Hmm.
But yeah, after the second with the second album, we could take songs from 2 albums, and
Sure.
then now with 6 albums, you can take from every album songs and bring a good mix of
Correct.
everything.
Yeah, and how, I mean, you are at that point where you have enough material that it's probably getting more and more challenging to determine what's going to make the set list. I mean, I'm sure there's always the go-to, the fan favorites and stuff like that, but how do you guys figure that out? Is it collectively as a band, or does somebody else just kind of throw out some ideas and you go with it?
Yeah, it's the most. So we try to take the favorite songs from the fans, and of course also the songs we love to play. And most of the time, I write the set list to Roman and ask her what she think, and it's also, you have also to look with the set list that you don't, as example, don't bring all the fast song in the beginning and the slow song
Oh,
at
yeah.
the end of the set list. You have to you need to have a good mix, and she's really good in that. And then
Sure.
I send it in the band chat, and if everyone is okay, then it's good. Sometimes it's like, hey, these 2 songs are together and they are both so high, so is it possible to put another song between? But yeah, it's not a hard decision for us.
Yeah. So, is there a particular song that was hard for you to not have in the set?
No,
No.
there is never, no,
So
there is
you
never. Yeah,
yeah.
I like to play every song.
hmm Nice. About the artwork, though, how involved are you guys with that?
It's like we bring ideas. Damir is also really good in painting, and he has, how can I say that? He's a good artist
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, sorry, my English is.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. Okay, and yeah, we can bring ideas, but he make then some sketches.
Oh,
He
yeah.
painted a little bit
Sure.
the ideas, and then he sent it to Julia. He did he did 5 from 6 from our albums.
Right.
He made the album cover, and he gave him some inputs what he think, and then he painted, and he's really good. He's really good in he knows burning witches, and he worked really tied together with Damir and Romana. And yeah, of course, everyone brings ideas, but it's like, yeah, you need to always have in a group, you need to have a little bit a leader, if you don't have that, you never find an end. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, a lot of ideas also with teams about history are from Damir. Because we know he's the man. He knows a lot. You can ask him a question and he knows the answer.
Right. So you were just mentioning, about a decade or so, probably a little longer. You've been in the band and stuff like that. I mean, they've had the ups and downs with the rotation of different people in and out of the band. I mean, do you think at this point this is the band going forward, right? I mean, it's pretty solid.
It's pretty solid. It's really. It was always like a family, but it's great now. Everyone help each other. We don't have a diva in the band or something, but you never know. You never know. It's like when you do a job, you also never know when people leave or not. But I hope and I think that's the lineup and will stay, because we grow really tied together the last 2 years, and it will be cool if it will be like that. But if somebody want to leave, we don't hold them back, because we want that everyone is happy. And musician life is not always easy. It's not always easy. You're on the road together 24 hours with each other. You don't have time for yourself, and some people love that, and some people get annoyed after a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there, so how do you guys keep any of the drama outside the band? I know you alluded something. There's no divas in the band now, and then this seems like to be a pretty good working band. Sounds like probably the relationships are pretty solid as well. But how do you guys keep it that way?
Oh, we have also contact beside the stage. A lot of musicians, they meet each other, go on stage, they
Right.
have rehearsals, go on stage and play. And we also do beside the stage. I mean, Romana, Lana, me, we are living in Switzerland. We see each other a lot, doing barbecue, going shopping. When the whole band is together, also on tour at day offs, we do something together. It's not everyone go their own way. And also now, Laura and Courtney, they're living outside from Switzerland. And Courtney already said, I cannot wait 4 months. I want to see you before. I cannot wait 4 months until I
Right.
see you all. I want to visit you in Switzerland. So, yeah, and it's always contact with each other. It's like a relationship to be in a
Sure.
band.
Yeah. And how do you guys communicate? Out of curiosity, I mean, do you communicate in English, or how do you guys communicate? Because that's kind of one of those things. I don't want, bands from different countries and stuff like that. I'm always kind of curious.
We communicate in English because Courtney is
Right.
from America and
Right.
Lara from the Netherlands.
Mhm.
Lara learned a little bit German. She understands a little bit. So in the whole band, we communicate in English. And when I'm with Lala and Romana, it's a mix. It's a mix from Swiss, German, and English.
Okay, got it. For yourself, I mean, coming to the United States, I mean, what was your first impression of your first time to the United States?
Oh, that's like 13 years ago
Yeah,
before the band,
sure. Okay.
because I was on vacation there. It was crazy. It was everything so big. I mean, when you go in the at the grocery
Mhm.
store, you have chips as example chips. You have thousands of different chips there, and I mean we have in Switzerland also different chip, but it's a small thing, and in USA is a whole way only chips. It's everything so big. And also the meal, if you order a salad in America, you can eat 3 days from that salad.
Oh, yeah, right. Like everything, the portions are larger, is what you're saying.
Yes, the
Yeah.
portions are larger, and but it's also what is interesting in USA, when you're going out, then you make fast friends, you meet fast new people.
Mhm.
In Europe, or as example in Switzerland, when I go alone to a bar and
Mhm.
sit there alone, people are watching and they're like, does she not have friends? She's alone here. And when you go alone in USA in a bar, people are coming and talking, and that's really I like that.
Okay.
They're open to meet new people.
Nice. So it was I guess it was a pretty good first impression, is what you're saying, of the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you look forward to the next time you're in the United States?
Yes, Walmart.
The Walmart. No way.
Yes.
Like what do you particularly shop for at Walmart? Is there particular things you like getting there, or just anything there at the Walmart?
As with makeup, shampoo,
Okay.
clothes, everything. The Lala, Roman, and me, we love to go to Walmart. So Friday evening, we
Okay.
don't have a show. The girls are like, should we go to a bar? What are we doing? And
Right.
we are like, we want to go to Walmart. And Courtney is laughing. She's like, what the heck? Why you
Yeah.
want to go to Walmart? But we don't have that in
Sure.
Switzerland. We
Right.
have big, huge stores, but not a store with everything inside. You can be there 5 hours.
Well, yeah, I would imagine you could, if they're not in your
Yeah.
country, it's something totally different where there's all sorts of different things to look at.
Yes, it's interesting. Also, the people there
Yeah.
who walks by are interesting. It's it's a huge thing. I cannot go to USA without going to a Walmart.
Nice. That's interesting. And I can totally see Courtney going, "What the hell are you guys doing?" We see those here all the time, everywhere pretty much. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
nice. For
She likes
yourself.
more Wawa.
Yes, that's right. I've seen that on her social media. She just comes unglued over that. So
Yes, yes.
so for yourself, I mean, what was your introduction into metal? Like what was the band that introduced you to this genre?
Exodus.
Oh,
It was the first band I saw because I listened a little bit in the past when I was younger, so 13, 14. I listened a little bit everything, and I didn't have really a computer
mhm.
to I didn't know how that is to find music and stuff. And then I meet some people at the disco, and they were like, "Hey, we're listening metal," and I was on the way to find myself. I mean, if you're in this age, you back then you don't know what you want, what you like really, and they were like, "Come with us to a show and check it out." And
Mhm.
I went to the Exodus show, and it was really great. And then I started to go
Yeah.
out with them and find new music. Yeah. So that's how everything started.
Right. Now, for yourself though, I mean, what's your favorite Exodus record? I'm just curious.
That's Bounded by Blood.
Ah, you can't go wrong with that one.
Yes.
Oh, nice. And as far as inspirations on the bass, I mean, who are some of your inspirations, people you look up to as far as players or performers?
Of course, Steve Harris from Iron Maiden. That's an idol. How he play, and that also on the recordings, the bass is really dominant,
Hmm.
and how he move. But honestly, I don't have a lot of idols. I went into the music. I started to play bass because of Romana and
Uh-huh.
Damir, and they were more a bit my idols because they're both studying music.
Okay.
They're music teachers, guitar teachers. So I don't have a lot like idols,
Yeah.
or I'm not that girl who is looking online for band members. Sometimes a famous guy can walk by and the other girls know this
Hmm.
guy, or like, oh, and Roman and me are like, what's up? Who is that guy?
Right.
Yeah.
So for you, they're your inspirations, I guess. That's what drove you to
Yeah.
perform.
Yeah.
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 Nice. Okay. So you did mention the new album Inquisition. Now you guys have some US dates coming up, right?
Next year we had to
Next year.
move the
Right.
tour to next year. Yeah.
Now how frustrating was that? I mean, in terms of doing the scramble now and moving everything to next year when the record comes out like, last week, last Friday.
Yes, we all felt really sad because it's also not so cool when you bring out a new album and
Sure.
then you cannot go on tour. But we also, sorry, we also feel sad for our fans
Sure.
because we see online how much they are waiting for us and looking forward for us and asking us to come over, as a come to the United States, and then we have to tell them, hey, we cannot come. We have
Right.
to wait for the visa. It's really sad, and also our team is working hardcore day and night for us, and it's now also more work for them.
Sure.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's really.
What was your experience on the last tour? Because you guys were on tour with KK's Priest, right? That must have been a blast.
Yes, because it was really like family with them. They were so nice to us. Also, KK Downing, I mean, he's a rock star.
Sure.
He's a big star, and he was so friendly and so nice. And once we didn't had a backstage,
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, yeah, okay, we are support band, you know, we will change the clothes on the restroom. And then he came and was like, hey, no, uh, come to after our show, please change before your show, please come to our backstage. We will
Okay.
clear it for you. He was so nice. He always checked that we are good. They did also a tour party. So I think some days before the tour ended, and also he was there and talking. You know, this was really great, and the whole band is really they are really lovely people.
Nice. So definitely very accommodating then.
Yeah. For me, it was one of the best tours.
Oh, nice. That's good to. And how was, because LA Guns was on that? That was kind of an oddball fit, because I think you guys were the first band to go on, and then they were in the middle, and then KK's Priest, which, again, that tour didn't come out my way. Otherwise, I would have caught it. But that to me seemed like an odd fit. I mean, overall, did they go over pretty good, you think?
Yeah, they're pretty, as they go over pretty good. They are also lovely people, and it's not our choice
Sure.
which bands are coming on tour, and we were happy for them. We are not like, oh, now we are the support band, blah blah blah. I mean, for a band who is coming from Switzerland, that the chance that we can tour in US, that's not normal here. Not many bands from Switzerland make it to the US, and for us is that we appreciate that a lot.
Sure.
And we had it also good with LA Guns. It was really the whole tour was familiar, and we had a lot of great parties after the show. And I don't have any bad experience from that tour or something. It was really
Nice.
can only say nice words.
Sure. Yeah. You do have a couple pretty cool, elaborate concept videos for this album. You one for Inquisition and then High Priestess of the Night. I mean, how involved were you guys in the concept for that and for those videos?
Yeah, that's more like the guys who did the videos. They listened the song. As example, they
Sure.
listened Inquisition and they understood. They also got the lyrics and they understood what we wanted to say with that song.
Sure.
And then they do a script and send it to us and bring the ideas, and then it's like yes or no, or what can we do different.
Right. Jay, are you familiar with Spinal Tap? The movie, the band.
Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
I heard from them, yes.
Yes, you've heard of them. And one of the things with Spinal Tap is that all the potential things that could go wrong in the stage setting, in the backstage setting,
it goes around.
it goes around. Jay, this is going to be for We Go to 11, which has a Spinal Tap-esque meaning to it, title to it. Do you have a particular Spinal Tap type story that's occurred to you over the course of your time in Burning Witches? I'm sure you've got a few.
Oh, I have to think. I really, yeah. That's 10 years ago when we played the first show. That's maybe
Okay.
a Spinal Tap
Okay,
story.
let's hear it. I'm sure it's good.
So there is, first we did a show only for friends and family to check if, because they're honest with you. They tell you, hey, that's cool,
Sure.
or no, that's bullshit. And then they were all, wow, amazing. So we did the first show in a small town, Lenzburg. It's 20 minutes apart from Brook. It's a small bar, and back then you had to go like around the corner, and it was a small backstage. And I was so nervous because it was my really first, it wasn't my first show with metalheads, with people who were from family or friends. So I wanted to go to the backstage, and I opened the fridge. because I thought that's a door
That
to
was
go.
the
And
door.
yes, and I closed the fridge, and
Oh no.
I was like, oh yeah, nobody saw that, nobody saw that. And I turned around, and Schmier was standing there
Oh.
crying from laughing because he saw that I couldn't find the backstage and opened this fridge.
Oh my God. Well, there you
Yes,
go.
yes,
That is a Spinal Tap-esque type story for sure. Yeah,
yes.
you go in through the fridge. My God. All right. Jay, thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much. I hope to see you on some Northwest American dates. If you guys make it up this way, I certainly will attend the show.
Yes, let us know, then we can invite you there.
Sure. Thank
Yes.
you so much, Jay. We're gonna get this out to Natalie at the label, and then hopefully she shares the link, and then you can pass this along.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Have safe travels when you guys hit the road.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
See you
Thank you.
hopefully soon.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.